What up, everybody? This is Al over here on the FFF show. Right over on the other side, we got Scotty D, god of face fans, or the face fan god, Scott Davis. How you been, man?
What's up, man? They can all bow down and kiss my feet. Every fucking face fan. Let me tell you what. They're already kissing my ass on fucking on anything I type now. Finally, these goddamn humanoids have figured out that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and they don't.
Right? It's about damn
Seriously, all these people out there hopping up on Boomin's dick now that he wasn't in the main event, but we get the IC belt one. They need to shut the fuck up and go back in their mama's basement and shove their face full of some fucking cheese puffs.
time.
Legitimately, them are the assholes that are in the Enzo Amore fucking crap music video. Because we can't call it rap. That was fucking crap.
It is crap, just like
Oh,
crap.
although he's still the realest fucking champ WWE's ever had, he's the only one that hasn't been defeated for his fucking belt. It hasn't been defeated since they took it.
Dude, it was just crazy. We'll get into uh, we'll get into what it was yesterday, Extreme Rules. It's how terrible it was. I even forgot what it was.
Extreme garbage.
Um, but first we're gonna go with the G1 special that happened in San Francisco. There was some pretty interesting stuff that I wanted to talk to you about. Um, pretty much the ones that I want to talk to you about is pretty much the last three matches of the show. Um, so yeah, yeah, man. It was awesome. Uh, Hiromu Takahashi has broken that. Have you seen it when he took that Phoenix suplex and nearly almost broke his back? I gave him compliments because he finished the match on a broken neck, bro. He
Right?
pulled he pulled a Kurt Angle.
He
Um,
still it.
yeah, but I just want to get your opinion on all that before those three matches.
The G1 special, in my opinion, is the best fucking event I've seen since the last New Japan Pro Wrestling pay per view. Honestly.
You mean Dominion?
Dominion, yeah. And them and ROH, man, have been lighting up the pay per view scene, in my personal opinion. They
Yeah.
they give you that excitement, that feel of you don't know what the fuck's going on. Jeff Cobb showing up, you know what I mean? Nobody expected that.
Well,
It's like over here in America where everything's fucking thrown right at us on Facebook. Okay, we know that, you know, Dean Ambrose is going to show up on such and such a date. We already know. Roddy Piper said it best. Over here, wrestlers are their worst fucking enemy. They're the ones that blow it all out to everybody. Uncle Dave is getting all his info from another wrestler.
true. Yeah.
And I'm mad props for finishing it out on a broken neck. And you know what I mean? Like, my God, can you imagine the pain he must have been feeling?
Dude, it was crazy. Yeah, like I knew it was bad when he got slammed and suplexed pretty hard. It's just like I even was like, ouch. Like that even hurt me when I was looking at it. And then you seeing him there and he's just being really just slow. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
not he was not at his pace, and then next the next thing you know, he collapses backstage, and they sent him immediately to the hospital. And then we found out that it's a broken neck, or not a broken neck. We don't even know if it is confirmed as a broken neck, but he injured his neck terribly. Um, but it was a good match. I love Dragon Lee and Hiromu always go battle each other out. I mean, I've seen their CMLL battles. I mean, I even went on YouTube to see that, and that was pretty crazy lucha. So, but yeah, Jeff Cobb signed with ROH now. Matanza from Lucha Underground. That's the thing about Lucha Underground, because like Punishment Martinez is one of the Reptile guys, and Jeff Cobb's Matanza, and there's a bunch of other wrestlers that wrestle under a mask and that go in there. Um, can't wait. The next match was Jay White versus the Flamboyant Juice Robinson. Uh,
Hell of a high flying action match.
the, the thing, the thing that got me is that the steel barricades weren't secured.
Right.
So it's just like, and when you see that half suplex into the guardrail and you see him knocked out Jim Ross and you hear Josh Burnett live on TV say, "Oh, you fucked up now." I was just like, "Whoa!" Can't wait for the FCC and all them to come in and see what they're gonna do with that and probably fine Mark Cuban, but it's all right. Mark Cuban's used to being fined. Um, so yeah, man. What was your opinions of that match?
I thought it was a 8-star match all the way. It really did.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I would rate any of those matches under an 8 in that whole show.
What did you think about JR getting busted, having a broken?
I think JR had one of the funniest lines all fucking night. This is why I'm not ashamed to admit that I wore dark articles of clothing. JR knows that somebody's going to get thrown around there. Suzuki went out there and scared the hell out of him for a bit too.
Well, it's just crazy. Like he was just really upset. He's like, the officials need to get their shit together, and I was just like, yeah, dude. Nobody disrespected you, and you just hear Josh Barnett going into the ring after Jay White. He's like, "Did you see that motherfucker run?" And I was just like, "Wow, Axis doesn't give a flying fuck right now."
Yeah, I was shocked they blew that bump up like they did. I honestly, JR honestly at his age shouldn't be taking any fucking bumps though either, intentionally or non-intentionally. Let's be honest. JR's not Ric Flair. They might be close to the same fucking age, but it's not like Hulk Hogan being able to step back in the ring and take a bump. You know what I mean? JR's not gonna go get a fucking suplex in the middle of the fucking ring now. They need to have a little more respect and care for announcers like him.
I mean, he's only a part-time announcer for them, anyways. He's not their full-time announcers that they use on their network.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, when you have a legend like that, you got to take it into some consideration. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of JR's fucking announcing of New Japan. I've told you that many times. I personally think him and Barnett are dry. I'm more. I think JR to be an effective announcer needs a personality like the King or somebody with that sarcastic asshole heelness to him. I think Corey Graves would be an awesome announce partner for him.
yeah.
I don't think JR works without that sarcasm. You know what I mean?
I mean, they brought him recently, just like 2 years ago. The ones that was calling the stuff before was Mauro Ranillo, and man, that guy knows wrestling facts like wrestling facts. You know.
Right.
So we're gonna go to the main event now with Kenny Omega versus Cody Rhodes. I think it was good. Wasn't long. So yeah, man.
I think that was actually exactly what everyone thought it was going to be. I mean,
What's that beeping noise?
I'm thinking my message is going off on my phone, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you go ahead with the Cody and Kenny.
Cody, I think that match was everything everyone was hoping it would be, minus the fact that Cody didn't come out with a belt. And I think the purest wrestling fans would be pissed off if Cody would have walked away with that IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
I would.
I even as a Cody fan, I would be pissed off if he got it. I don't feel he's at that point in his stage of career yet that he deserves that title.
This is what I was thinking. If he was going to get that title, he was going to hold it on to All In and have like this big, huge NWA IWGP title match with Nick Aldonis, right?
Yeah.
And then some shit happens or something goes off, goes haywire and all that. That's if I would like. I wouldn't. He would. Cody Rhodes is a mid card act to me. You know,
He's a
and
winner in WWE right now.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, he's a mid card act in my opinion.
I agree with that.
But everywhere else in the states, he's in the main event because come on, it's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
But
It was his daddy, his big brother, and we know what he's done in the ring.
yeah, so yeah, man, it's just it was a good match. There was a couple things that were kind of scary, where him going off getting power bombed through the table, even though the table didn't break.
Yeah, he needs to just stop taking the table bumps. Holy fuck over there. So far, we've seen him get stomped through the table, not the table break, him literally be stomped through the table for one. Then we've seen him slam off him and them not break. Those fucking Japanese tables are well made, damn it.
These you could tell these are not regular tables. These were tables that were just built. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like I said, New Japan has better tables than America does. They're much sturdier.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like the Japan tables are really harder to go through, while the American tables, if you get the right one, you could just usually go through.
Right.
It's one for thing though. Sabu, he can go through some tables.
Sabu was just
Um,
that was his style. Cody's not the hardcore dude. You know what I mean?
what?
To me, Cody's not a hardcore guy.
Yeah, he's not. So Kenny Omega wins, and then everybody, they shake hands. Kenny and Cody does, and the next thing you know is
Tom,
Haku,
Tom,
Tom, Tamatonga, Tamaloa. They attacked the Bullet Club, and they created their own faction with Bad Luck Fale, their other brother Hakuleo, and they were called the Firing Squad. That just really took a surprise turn. I didn't expect that to happen then and there, but I was impressed.
I was happy to see Haku get involved in it. Honestly, truthfully, the only part about that upset me was they attacked Paige and they attacked fucking Squirrel. That
Yeah,
that's what bothered me about that because everybody that is listening to the podcast would know that I was on the Cody Club side. Everything's fine, even
I'm.
though we're all Omega fans. I'm still saying right now, Cody's faction in my mind was better.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't go wrong with Kota Ibushi though.
Right.
Kota Ibushi takes like 2 stars. So, and then this was just all a prelude into the G1 Climax. G1 Climax Day 1. Gotta see it. Oh my god, it's tournament time, brother. It's tournament time. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, man! I can't wait for my boy to get home, sit down, and watch it with him. He begged me to watch it with him this morning, but he had an appointment he had to go to, so I told him I'd wait for him.
Yeah. Hold
My
on. I'm
son
gonna see.
loves for wrestling, dude. He can't stand WWE. He calls WWE the fake wrestling.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out the blocks so far. Um, this is Block A. We got Michael Elgin, Togi Makabe, Jay White, Evil, Bad Luck Fale, Hangman Page, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Minoru Suzuki, Kazuchika Okada, and Yoshihashi. Um, so far they already have gone through day 1, and day 3 has been A block, and so far they got the points totals out. Um, I'll go over that later. But block B, you got Hiroki Goto, Kota Ibushi, Tomohiro Ishii, Kenny Omega, Tama Tonga, Tetsuya Naito, Juice Robinson, New Japan Cup winner Zack Sabre Jr., Sonato, and Toru Yano. Dude, you look at these two blocks and you could just make a point for everyone. Bad Luck Fale. He's, average point getter of 11 points.
Right.
Okada, Suzuki, Tanahashi, Elgin, Jay White. Those are my top five guys in the Block A. Because you don't know, and the shocker out of day one was Jay White beating Kazuchika Okada. So that was a surprise. And then who was it else? There was another upset. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Elgin beat Evil. That was a good upset too. And Hangman Page beat, or I think Hangman Page. Yeah, Hangman Page got interrupted by the firing squad.
How is Elgin beating Evil a surprise to you, though, man? Honestly, in the size matchup, to me, it's not that much of a shocker. I would have been a little more shocked if Evil would have won, especially with the where they've been losing lately.
It's just
Evil might have been fucking on a losing streak, guy.
Elgin was on a losing streak because he lost his belt 8 days later from Goto, and that's when Matt Cub came in. It's just I think I think I think they're having the they're riding the Lij bandwagon. That's what I was thinking, and I thought Evil was going to come out with the win, and I was just shocked at Elgin because they were pushing Evil pretty hard. They were. So, and then you look at Block B. My top five: Ibushi, Omega, Naito, Sabre Jr. And you can make a choice for the fifth one because they're all that good. And I'm really hoping Zack Sabre Jr. just goes berserk.
Right.
But who do you think's going to come out of each block, and who do you think's going to be the G1 Climax winner?
Well, last year it was the first Gaijin to win it, if I'm not mistaken, right? With Omega.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, okay. So this year,
Naito won it last year.
I'm gonna pick Tama.
You're going to pick Tama Tonga.
I think the firing squad is hot right now. I think they're gonna go with it. Wouldn't you, if you were booking it? Wouldn't you go with the firing squad? Were you trying to make them hot?
No. I would just keep doing interrupting the Bullet Club's matches.
Oh, you go NWO style.
Just pretty much just continue sticking that wedge in between the firing squad and Bullet Club. You know what I'm saying? Just further distance of pound. I'm pretty sure by Wrestle Kingdom you're gonna have a Bullet Club versus firing squad match.
I think by Wrestle Kingdom we're gonna see the Elite Club out of the Bullet Club.
We just might see the Bullet Club just be disbanded.
Yeah. I mean, you heard Tonga. You ain't the fucking Bullet Club. You done this talking to Omega.
So
I don't know if you've seen any of the interviews on YouTube with him. He outright calls them all right out. Says if you want to take the wheel, you should at least have the helm behind you.
Yeah, but we know by how they're booking it that Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega are the main event of the last day of Block B. So, right. And if they're booking it, that's who's gonna be.
Tama and his brother are one of my favorite tag teams. So, and I think Tama needs a singles push, a good singles push.
I think they just waiting for Hakuleo to come back, so it's gonna be Tama Tonga and Hakuleo, or Tonga Loa and Hakuleo, and then you're gonna have Tama Tonga going on a singles push.
See, I think Tama could actually be the same personality as Daddy was. I think he could pull off the Haku thing.
Who?
Tama. I think he'll be able to pull that off perfectly.
Tama's already doing good as himself as the bad boy. He doesn't need the change.
He's making.
I mean, his attitude is the bad boy. That's what he does. That's why he's funny at sometimes. That's why he's serious times. Like, he's the bad boy, man. And it's just, yeah. The only person that I think that could be like his father is like Hakuleo. Maybe Tonga Loa, not Tama. Not Tama. No, Tonga Loa or Hakuleo. Hakuleo, the brother that's like 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah. The one that you don't see often.
Well, he's injured. He has a knee injury, so he's been out. But yeah, so I don't know, man. Who do you? So you're gonna so Tama Tonga, and who else from Block A?
Who was in Block A again?
It's Elgin, Michael Elgin, Togi Makabe,
I
Jay
apologize for these two strokes that I had this last couple weeks. That it's hard for me to remember shit, dude.
Jay White, Evil, Bad Luck Fale, Hangman Page, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Minoru Suzuki, Kazuchika Okada, and Yoshihashi.
You already know the name I'm going to pick out of that group.
Suzuki,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I mean Suzuki, Okada, Tanahashi. I mean they got three guys in there that could just totally take it.
Right.
So whereas over in Block B you have four four guys: Zack Sabre Jr., Naito, Omega, and Ibushi. So that's the G1 Climax. Like we said, Jay White defeated Okada on day one. Um, Day two, it was Naito versus Kenny Omega, which was spectacular. You need to go see that. The best one of the best, like, dude, this G1 Climax is going to be so lit. Like, I know I'm going to miss some days, but once I watch them, it's going to be awesome, baby. Going to be awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait till the end of the tournament and see who wins and see who's going to go to Wrestle Kingdom. Because whatever they choose, I'll probably be happy.
Right.
So, I guess the next that we're going to be covering is Extreme Rules. That happened last night. Some pretty interesting stuff happened. Um, the pre-show, I think it's the New Day that won. You know,
The pre-show.
yeah,
I don't know. When I tuned into the pre-show, I had CM Punk versus friggin' Jericho on. For
yeah. I
some
was just like wrong pay-per-view, bud. So let's see. I'm trying to figure it out. So we had. Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to find where my notes went. Okay, so Andre Elmis versus Sin Cara was the first match of the pre-show. 7 minutes. You know, Cien Almas defeated Sin Cara. Oh, the next one is Sanity. Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane defeated the New Day tables match in 8 minutes. And then we get the start of the first match, the opening match. The B team,
I like the pre-show. I saw a lot better.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel defeated Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt in 8 minutes, bro. It was short, but I'm not sold on either of these two tag teams, man. I wasn't sold on Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, and I'm not sold on the B team. But I am,
I am sold on the B team. You know this.
yeah, I'm not.
Axel
But
is the man.
I don't know if it's just the Bo Dallas and I just don't see it working, or it's just like
You
it's
don't believe?
it's just not having grown on me, or it's just like I really don't think Bo Dallas is good, man.
You need to believe, man.
I try to believe until
You
he
need to
gained
believe in God.
until he gained weight and wearing singlets.
Daddy did the same thing back in the days. Daddy actually lost the weight first, then gained the weight afterwards, if I remember correctly. IRS there back when he was Rotundo.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh man.
And people, I remember the 80s.
But yeah, dude, it was a good, short, simple match. Like I said, I'm not sold on him. What was your opinion on it, Scott?
I was happy as shit Curtis Axel finally getting recognized. You kidding me? My man finally recognized. WWE stuff, ignoring his talent, his ability. There's a reason he was a Heyman guy and he was an IC champion within the first, 5 months of being in the WWE?
Yeah,
There's a reason because his daddy had the fucking talent. He has the same talent his daddy had. He's just as damn good.
he's the third generation wrestler because remember his grandfather was a wrestler too.
Larry the Axe Hennig. For
Yeah.
those fans that don't know about it, he comes from a lineage. Curtis Axel was his dad, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Hennig. And then
Yep.
you had his dad, his granddaddy, Larry the Axe Hennig, one of the most brutal structures of all time in wrestling history. Just for you folks that don't actually know anything about wrestling, I can give you a little education. I still got the healness to myself, so.
um. So the next. So the next match is Finn Balor defeated Baron Corbin in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. I like this. This was the only two matches from in the opening segment that I really liked. Um, I guess, here's Finn Balor's babyface train coming on. So hopefully he gets that push to face fucking.
I am not upset with Prince Devitt getting a good one over Corbin. I was more pissed that he was selling it more for Corbin. Again, for you little guy, people that don't know who I was just referring to, and obviously you need to check your status as a wrestling fan because you don't have a fucking clue if you don't know who Prince Devitt is.
It's the WWE. You got to learn how to sell.
Right, go to YouTube and you go YouTube and you'll get some great matches up.
Yeah, his New Japan light heavyweight days, junior heavyweight days were fantastic.
Yes, they were.
The ones with against Marufuji, and he faced Kenny Omega once when Kenny Omega was just a pup. So I mean, there's some good matches in there. Some good matches. But yeah,
Well,
dude, I just
people always won't go and check it out, man. They're just gonna stick to the WWE bullshit. You know that.
yeah, but they say one thing and then you know what it was. Carmella defeated Asuka.
The fuck.
This is terrible, man. Terrible. This is the fucking terrible.
Fine, this is it for me.
She can't wrestle. She did two moves. Two.
But didn't she look great in that fucking yellow singlet?
Yeah, she looks hot, but I want my wrestlers to look hot and wrestle like Charlotte Flair
Just Charlotte Flair ain't hot.
or Becky Lynch.
She's about as hot as a fucking flat board.
Oh my god.
I've seen them fake titties online. They look nasty. They're horrible. Horrible.
You know who was looking mighty fine last night was Mickey James. I was like, what the hell? Nick,
There's one of her getting plowed by a big black guy online.
huh?
There's one of her getting plowed on Pornhub by a big black guy.
That's not her.
Are you sure it looks like her? Sounds like her.
It's not her. I'm pretty sure. I saw that and I was like, that doesn't even look like her. So yeah, James Ellsworth was suspended above the ring. He fell out, got kicked, got his ass kicked, like literally got kicked in the ass by Asuka so many times. And then Carmella came in and super kicked his ass, super kicked her.
She was trying to knock the sin out of him.
Dude, it's just like it baffles me, man. It really baffles me. We're just gonna see 5-minute matches for the SmackDown Women Championship for the rest of the time.
Getting some of the best matches of the year coming from the women's division. Now we're getting garbage matches from them.
Yeah.
Saying you think about it, some of the best matches we got all year from WWE came from the women's division.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's just they lost SmackDown. So this was, in my opinion, one of the best segments on Match 6 is one of the best segments on Extreme Rules that I thought was Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Jeff Hardy for the WWE United States Championship in 6 seconds, bro. In 6 seconds. This was awesome, dude. This was awesome. Like I've always wanted to see somebody do quick and short, and the thing happened is Nakamura low blowed him. We walked back to his corner. The bell rang. Asked Hardy if he could go, and Hardy said, "Yeah." Bell rang, and then a Kinshasa to the knee to the face, and then 1, 2, 3 gets the 10, and I was ecstatic. And then comes out Randy Orton, surprises everyone all that he is back. And looks at Nakamura, but he fucking foot stomps on Jeff Hardy's balls. So I've declaimed Orton Nakamura the new tag team called the Ball Crushers.
Jesus. I don't see Orton tagging up with Nakamura. I don't. He's gonna find that Roddy Piper like his daddy found. You know what I mean? And it's not Shinsuke.
He's old. He misses John Cena to wrestle with.
Him and John put on some great matches, dude. You have to admit, back in the day, some of
Yeah,
Cena's best matches were between him and Orton. And
yeah,
him
but
and
we got tired of him because that's what they would do a lot of the times. Orton Cena for the WWE Championship again. You know they overdid that.
honestly, it never really bothered me having them over and over again. I liked seeing Orton against him. It's an entertaining match.
To me, it's just like I knew you're gonna get an entertaining match, but it was just like you're doing this again. Like, didn't I stopped wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling like 8 months ago, and then I come back, start back wrestling again, and I see it's Orton and Cena again. Like, see, that's what really got to me. But like,
What really gets to me is when these face fans try to say that Braun Strowman ain't never had a push. Where the
just have,
fuck where the fuck were they last year?
I know, right?
He's being pushed to the top of the WWE when he had no talent back then, really at all.
Hey,
Back when he Slowman.
he is improving though. I give him credit. Speaking of Braun Strowman, this is a great. Oh yeah, but let me get your opinion on that. The 6 second Sasha match. Scott.
The succession Sasha Banks match.
No. The same since the Nakamura versus Hardy match.
I think that was so fucking stupid. I think WWE just crushed Willow. That's what the fuck they did. They're good at that. Anything TNA ever created, they're good at trying to crush.
But he never came out and called. I don't know why you're saying he's Willow because he never came. They never came out and said Willow.
Look at his face paint, dude.
Yeah, but it was the same face paint as being the remember the what is it, the ignatic, I can't say that word, the ignatic Jeff Hardy. That's what they're using.
The ecstasy Jeff Hardy.
Huh?
The ecstasy Jeff Hardy.
I have
version Stacker 2.0.
Sonoma's Jeff Hardy when he was in the WWE. When he was doing the face paint and having that neon light stuff, he's going back to that.
Yeah, the Ignatic Enigma, something like that. Yeah, I didn't like him then either. I dug Willow because Willow was the crazy ass TNA gimmick he had before he became Brother Nero. Do you remember Willow?
Yeah.
His fucking face paint and hat and his fucking creepy ass coat.
Yeah, with his creepy ass voice that he did. I mean, it was something that Jeff Hardy had to do to not be known as Jeff Hardy, which was cool.
I think WWE should bring that gimmick back and let him run with it. I mean, they're fucking with a lot of the old TNA stars. Look at Samoa Joe. He was fucking champion over there many times over.
Yeah.
He's a highly talented wrestler. Because he's not part of the Samoan fucking hierarchy dynasty. He's horribly misused by WWE.
I'm saying he's going to get. I think the only reason why his pushes weren't good, right? He hasn't got the pushes because he's been injury prone for the last couple months, dude.
Well, I'm sure taking out Teddy Hart didn't help out.
That was even before that's why they put him down to NXT.
Yeah, that dark match, I'm sure, didn't help him out very much. And if you listen to Bret Hart talk about it, it's not like it's his fault at all either. It was one of those situations that they were told, hey, you guys are fighting here in a second, go do it.
Yeah. And they didn't come up with the game plan?
Yeah, they had no prep time whatsoever. It was literally 30 seconds before the match. They were told, by the way, you two are on the card tonight against each other, going up next. Get your tights on, get out there.
Well, that's how it happens in the WWE. We always hear stories about that, bro.
Go make Uncle Dave happy.
You know? It's just, I don't think they were burying Willow or anything. I just think they were just trying to set up another storyline, making a triple threat match for SummerSlam for the U.S. title with Nakamura, Orton, and Hardy. That's my opinion of, I don't think they were burying Willow. I don't think they buried Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe injuries is what causing him to be buried. I mean, he's always strong, dude. He's always strong when he comes out. Everybody's always cheering for him. It's just he gets injured at the bad times. So, but uh, Scott mentioned Braun Strowman earlier in the podcast, and I told on I
It's the
told
worst match I've ever seen. Worst
yeah,
match I've ever seen.
I told people on this chat that I'm expecting Owens to win, and Kevin Owens defeated Braun Strowman by escaping the cage. When actually he didn't get escape, he got thrown out of the cage, like thrown from Braun Strowman onto a table, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Moment. You threw a dude off the stage onto a table, like I have not seen that ever. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
the Josh Crop kind of got to me. I'm a KO fan, but even I'm like, man, to rip off that. And then I like seeing the stunner come back. I was cool with that.
That was a Stone Cold Stunner, not a Cena Stunner.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. I was cool with that because that
Yeah.
was so stunner. What I wasn't cool with about that whole match was just how stupid it was. I mean, I understand having KO run from Braun. I do. I get it. The whole thing is supposed to be he's supposed to be scared and bat, and Braun Strowman is the most dangerous, whatever, and he's now Kane. I
Hey,
think
but he gets that song, gets that Shania Twain gets to sing because he beat Braun Strowman.
mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I wanted him to win. So
Let's
just
be honest, Braun Strowman is pretty much the Kane of this generation.
Braun Strowman's the Andre the Giant of our generation right now.
I wouldn't go that far. Andre actually had talent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he would hardly ever win the title. He's always you looked at him, you're always scared out of him.
That's because, boss, he was scared. He didn't want the title. He didn't need it. Andre could have took that belt any point in time from any wrestler he wanted.
There'd have been no point of him. Like that's the thing. Like wrestling business would have been done if Andre the Giant won the title.
Remember, I said that a few weeks back in the chat. I was like, imagine how differently the world would be if Andre the Giant would have been like Hulk Hogan is selfish.
Yeah, it's just
Not the Hulkster. Congratulations, back in the Hall of Fame. And fuck you fans that want to cry about the fact that he's back in there. Oh, he said a bad word. Oh, he slept with his friend's wife. Motherfucker, how many of you were in sheet with a big titted blonde that was hot? Come on now.
yeah.
Especially when your boy's telling you, hey, tag my wife for me. You know, it's not like he was sneaking behind Bubba's back. Bubba was setting up saying, hey, please go tag my wife. Yeah, he got drunk and went on a rampage. I do not promote bigotry or the ignorant statements that he made. But if we're going off racism and we're going to eliminate people from WWE from racism and bad shit, well, Vince McMahon's gone.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is gone because I don't know. He racial profiles a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Everything in WWE is a racial stereotypical profile.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes, Coco Beware was the stereotypical black pop guy back in that day. You know what I mean? And then you got JYD. He ran around doing the stereotypical shit. You know what I mean? Ron Simmons was a stereotypical big black dude.
Yeah.
Nation domination. Come on, guys. Black Panthers right there. I mean, you had to be a complete
fake they were supposed to represent the mixture of the Black Panthers and the Nation of Islam.
Yes. That's what I mean. You'd have to be a complete ignorant face fan not to realize that.
You know what's funny though? Because you got those people that wanted them to come on to say speeches, and Mark Henry, like World's Strongest Man, and Simmons are like, no, dude, we're not. You know, because it's a character that we're playing on TV. We're not who we're. Ron is the most countryest guy in that company.
Let me tell you something about Ron Simmons back in his WCW days, fighting the rich honkies. That was what he used to say about fighting people like Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes if he had to. He had to go fight the rich honky. So but that's okay. Matt Hardy beating his wife. That's okay. We'll share him, guys. We'll bring him on the show. We'll fucking escalate him up into a championship, right? That's okay with these face fans. That's all fine and dandy. You know, you got multiple wrestlers getting arrested on drug and OUI charges, but yeah, we give them the tag team titles. We bring them in and put them at a hero status in WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm telling you, these face fans are really starting to piss me off with their ignorance.
Well,
So,
that's why I don't get on those group chats anymore, bro. Because
oh,
they're
that's why
fucking.
they're bowing to my feet now in the group chats.
That's why we created this fucking show, bro.
Fuck face fans.
Why did somebody go off on you already?
No, no, they've all been kissing my ass on that post today. I'm waiting for someone to cross me on it, guy. I fucking am. I'm gonna tell you what right now. Like I listed everything off, just like them crying about the fabulous Moolah. Yeah, what she did was fucking harsh and wrong, but for Christ's sakes, Pat Patterson's still involved in the WWE, and nobody gives a shit about him. What about all those little ring boys he fucking molested? How about all those young performers that rejected his advancements that got their careers ruined because they wouldn't suck Pat Patterson's fucking fat one? You know? Sorry, people, this is not a PC censored show. Don't like it? Go sit on Pat Patterson's lap. He'll let you know. Then you can go share Vince McMahon, as he calls him, another black man, and then a bigatory stereotypical name. I mean, Booker T and Stevie Ray left, didn't want nothing to do with WWE because Vince McMahon called them the N word. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody wants to jump on Hulk Hogan's ass, right? Why? Because he dropped the granny leg drop and nobody liked it? Yes, we all knew that big boot and that granny leg drop weren't going to knock you out, but we all cheered for it. We all said our prayers and our fucking vitamins.
You just need
Fuck.
to chill. You need to relax, bro. Relax. You just got out of the hospital. Just relax.
Turncoat fucking Wishwater bandwagon fucking don't know shit face fans piss me the fuck off.
Relax, dude. Don't take it too hard.
If people
So
can't tell, I'm pretty passionate about the industry. I've grown up watching this. This is something that, I remember sharing great memories with my dad with my kids with and shit. You know what I mean? So when someone comes on there and talks slanderous about it and they don't know shit, it pisses me the fuck off.
it pisses me off, and I just always say you need to go look at your history, buddy.
If I go to Bill Gates' office and try to tell him how to make fucking Xbox faster, he's gonna look at me and laugh, tell me to leave. You know?
I don't know. He might even take you up on that and just give you a bunch of money because he's like, oh, we do need somebody how to make the Xbox faster.
If I only had a fucking brain.
So we're gonna go to the next match. The Blood and Brothers facing Team Hell No. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Bludgeon Brothers defeated Team Hell No. Yeah, this is just all of a plan of the Daniel Bryan beating the Giants. And if Big Cass wasn't here, if Big Cass and did what he did, he would have been in this situation again and probably got the win. But no, he did some things, and then he gets fired, and then they call in Kane, he's on the campaign trail in Knoxville to run the bean for their mayor. This is part of campaign season. This is the hottest time where you go out door to door and start selling about you as a politician. But since of Cass's mistake or Cass's transgressions, I guess you could say, getting fired, that you had to bring Kane in here and we get this. So, and I think this is just like, okay, now you're going to have this gets Kane off of TV so you can go let him do his mayor bid. And then you let him battle, the Giants. Harper, Rowan. Who else is the tall guy? All those Giants now before you hit the WrestleMania. That's what I took from this match.
Right. What I got from the Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No is WWE has no confidence in any of their under tag teams. The only confidence they have is in the Bludgeon Brothers and a has been used tag team that no one's given two shits about in about 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, they have the bar there. They have the Usos. They have, Sanity was on the pre-show. It's the tag team. When you look on Raw, they're on the tag team division. It's just the tag team division is just not that par. It's not up to par yet. And
I disagree though. I think the Good Brothers would have been a good spot for that.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's the argument that I'm saying. That you got the Good Brothers, the Bar. Who else? The Usos.
Right? How can they not be down with Day One ish? They've built up Day One ish so much, and they're the Rock's family. The
That's
Rock is fucking rolling over.
I don't care. I don't care about whose family are there. They just proved themselves that they're better. That they were good enough wrestlers, and
Well, I
you
know WWE cares
you have
though,
your top four tag teams. Saying your top four tag teams out of the whole entire group, not even on this pay per view.
right?
It's
It's scary though. Pepper's Farm remembers and cares.
we're gonna go. Let's tease your let's stroke your magical your whatever it is. Your turn back the time clock and bring Team Hell No for what? To see them arguing? To let them be annoying? No, I don't want to see that.
I didn't like it when it first came out. Back a few years ago, I was the one going, "Oh hell no!" I did the same thing with fucking Chris Hero now.
If
Fuck his character.
if Chris Hero comes up, he's joining the bar. That's all I have to say.
If Chris Hero comes up, I'm fucking scared for him. They're already fucking wasting him down in fucking
I would
NXT.
put him with the bar and have the bar go up against Sanity in the New Day, and then have start your trios thing. I don't know, man. Like this tag team division is just like crap.
It's time to actually do something with Sanity.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wanted to ask you these. You look at these times in the first, what was it? First 8 matches, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 20 seconds, 5 minutes, 25, 6 seconds, 8 minutes and 5 seconds, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Dude, that's an hour right there. That's 16, 21, 29. Yeah, that's 45 minutes of wrestling right there, and it was already 8 matches. And then you go to Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley defeated Roman Reigns in 14 minutes and 50 seconds.
I wasn't mad.
I'm going to applaud WWE, letting Bobby Lashley get over on this one. It was a shocker, but they're both still crap, bro. I put a poll on the Stoner Bro poll saying who's worse, Roman, aka Boomin Reigns, or Bobby, aka Crapply Lashley, or both. And right about it, it was Roman Reigns with a huge amount of margin, and then we had both second, and then Bobby Lashley in a small third, which was kind of pretty disappointing because I expected Bobby Lashley to be worse because he is terrible. Did you see that suplex onto that table was terrible. This dude's terrible, and we're going full on with him too with it, and disregard Finn Balor and disregard the hot streak that Seth Rollins is on, and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. We're gonna stick with Lashley. We're gonna have Lashley go up to Brock Lesnar. I hope Brock Lesnar doesn't even show up tonight and they just strip him of the belt so they can have a tournament. How about I want a WWE tournament?
Oh, we're gonna get a new belt. It's fucking ridiculous. We all know damn well that fucking Brock Lesnar will not give the belt back. We all know that fucking Paul Heyman's going to show up tonight to do an advocate skit. And it's going to be that Brock Lesnar, my client Brock Lesnar, is not giving the WWE back his belt. It is his property.
I wouldn't be surprised because I saw his Twitter last night, and Paul Heyman's going off on WWE, and I wouldn't be surprised if Paul Heyman doesn't show anything. They're gonna milk this out. If I was them, I would have milked this out. That's what I would do. But this is where you get your first match that's over 10 minutes in this one. And it's just granted Bobby Lashley did take the fall. And that nasty bump at when he got thrown over, or what was it? power bomb out to the outside. The
Yeah, Booming threw him over the fucking top rope, slammed him down, pretty much suplexed him out to the outside over the top rope. Booming pulled a cheap move trying to hurt him.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying. I don't know, man. It was just people were saying, "Well, Lashley could take a bump," and I was surprised about that. But I don't think Boomin. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Um, but yeah, do you like to see a Lashley versus Lesnar, or do you think it's going to be a three-way match? Like, what? I guess is like, what do you? If you were booking this, what would your plan would be? With our
Mine, I'd be having. I don't. I wouldn't be drop. I wouldn't have Brock drop the belt to him. Either one of them fools. I'd have Finn Balor in a match against him if I had my way.
Yeah, I know, but if like the current situation and what we're going at right now, and college unions like we're stepping in, this is what's going on, this is what we have. We can't cancel this. Do the best. How would you book Lash the heavyweight pick? You know, the universal title picture.
Honestly, if I'm going to do the Universal picture, I don't think the whole stripping Brock Lesnar thing is believable to fans today. I think the fans are like, if you were going to strip him, you would have done that a long fucking time ago. You know, like 4 pay-per-views ago when he hasn't appeared in any sense. At some point, they have to make him wrestle for that belt.
Yeah. I still really think this is all a storyline ploy. So we got Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax Extreme Rules match for the Raw's Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss defeated Nia Jax. Ronda Rousey was there. She stepped. If I was booking it, I would still suspend Ronda Rousey until SummerSlam and have her be. You know, you already put her in the main event. You already is like, by the time she comes back, you're gonna be whoever's going to be the champion is going to face Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. Period. So I mean, that just brings in money. People want to see her. Do it at one of the highest paper, the biggest, one of the biggest shows that they ever do, SummerSlam. But for an Extreme Rules match, this was lackluster at best. I've seen a lot better women on the indie go harder in an Extreme Rules match than these chicks. And Mickey James, wow, you're so fine. I'm even surprised you even wore those heels.
I'm surprised she could get around with her pants all the way up around her neck. Those fucking shorts are straight flashback from the 90s, guy. I was looking at her, I was like, yeah, she's coming out all mummified.
Yeah.
Mickey James, another talent they have that they don't use.
And I think they're going to be using her more when, I guess, if they don't suspend her and they just go with the Ronda Rousey, you're going to see a Ronda Rousey Mickey James matchup here soon.
I'm not excited about seeing Ronda Rousey wrestle anyone, really, to be honest with you. She looks like she's going to be the Steve Blackman of women's wrestling.
I don't know, man. I don't think they don't have anything for her. And they're just like, we're just going to put you with this,
We're going to pay you all this money to do nothing.
Pretty much.
That's Brock Lesnar. We do that for UFC fighters.
Just be Alexis Bliss's mentor.
Yeah.
Oh, So, I mean, hey, you think Mickey James is complaining? No. Fine, get me paid. I'll be on TV. I won't wrestle, but that's fine. It's either that or she's dealing with an injury.
She's trying to get her husband over to WWE right now, but WWE don't have interest in him.
Yeah, that's why he's working with Billy Corgan in NWA, and that's why he has the title.
WWE's an idiot for dropping the ball on him.
Mm-hmm. So the next match is AJ Styles defeated Rusev in 15 minutes and 35 seconds. Good, solid match. It was a good, solid match, but it could have gone longer. Everybody wanted Rusev for the, Rusev Day, but with AJ Styles, man, got a lot more depth in the U.S. you got depth in the U.S. title picture now and depth in the WWE title picture now, which is perfect for what SmackDown needs to do.
You know what gets me? Our United States champion no speaking English.
Okay.
When he comes out of his interviews now, he's like, no speaking English. How are you going to be the United States champion and not speak English, dude?
Well, I
Shinsuke
don't know. That's the same. That's the same
is
shit with New
insulting.
Japan. That's the same thing with New Japan.
To me, though, Shinsuke is it's an insult to give him the United States championship. I think Shinsuke should be having should have got the Intercontinental belt. You know what I'm saying? Like we they need to give him a more prestigious belt to carry.
I
I
agree.
understand that the
I
United States Championship
I
is a prestigious belt, but John Cena ruined it.
I agree with you. I agree with you that the Intercontinental title should have been.
How many former Intercontinental IWGP heavyweight champions are there and Intercontinental champions are there?
There, I know there's 20 Intercontinental IWGP Intercontinental champions, and then there's
How many of them had both?
how many had both?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. Um. Well, you can't say Guerrero because the Intercontinental title was created in early 2000s, so that's why. But nobody has. Jericho is the only one.
Right. And like, think of that. That could have been legendary last night. You know what I mean? WWE dropped the fucking ball on that one.
Well, can you, I mean, he would have to be going on Raw. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand. You know,
Shinsuke should be on Raw, honestly, in my opinion.
I think I think he's perfect where he's at SmackDown.
See, I don't. I think we're gonna end up with a bunch of AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura watered down matches over there. I'm tired of seeing them watered down matches between the two of them. It insults me as a fan that I've seen better matches from them. You know what I mean? And know they can put better matches on. It insults us as a fan when WWE puts on these watered down bullshit matches between the two of them. It's a slap in us fans' faces. Is what it is.
Yeah,
And this is what they can do.
yeah. So I guess we're gonna go to the main event. Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins 5-4 in sudden death overtime. There's a point in this match from the 25-minute mark to the 15-minute mark where we had 7 pins. You know, we had 2 pins in the first 8 minutes. It's just like it was 30 minutes. You knew you weren't gonna. How can you have 5-4 at a 30-minute match? It's just like, yeah, dude. This was,
You dropped the ball in the match.
yeah, they
It's too
did.
as a fucking, you know what I mean?
Dude, they had so much time left too. Because I looked at it when I was seeing it, and when they were going to sudden death, it was 9:45. It was like, this is perfect. You could, you could extend this out for the next 15 minutes. And what happens? 10 seconds comes out. Drew McIntyre, all that. Yeah, they really dropped the ball on this. They could have done a lot better because you have 2 great performers that could have done it.
Well, personally, I think Drew McIntyre should have been in the match. I feel like it should have been a three-way battle.
Because I really thought, like, if he was going to step in, I thought Roman Reigns was going to come out, sucker punch Drew McIntyre, help, Seth Rollins win, and then turn his back on Seth Rollins.
Right.
That's how I would have written it. But they did it that way with Drew McIntyre coming in the first 10 minutes, first 10 seconds, he wins. And it was sudden death overtime, and Ziggler's the champ. And at that time, I had it at a 7. And then with that, it's down to a 5.5 out of 10 for me, man. This pay-per-view was average at best. Our buddy Rich said he gave this pay-per-view a 6 out of 10. So, what did you give this, buddy?
I gave it a 10 out of 10 for Uncle Dave. I'm going to say right now, I'm a huge fan of Curtis Axel and the B team. So for them to win over Matt, beat my wife Hardy, and Bray desert my family Wyatt, I'm okay with that. Then seeing Boomin get fucking put down like he did, that made me happy. Honestly, and McIntyre, I think we're getting ready to see him get his push finally again in the WWE. After all, he was Vince McMahon's chosen one, remember?
Yeah. Well,
I
there's a
I
lot of McMahon
see
chosen ones in this group. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Drew McIntyre. Damn, that's a tough choice to pick.
right.
Not. So you gave this 10 out of 10. This is the very first that I've ever heard Scott Davis gave a WWE pay per view a 10 out of a 10. It's usually like crap zero.
I didn't have to see Boomin in the fucking main event. I was okay with it.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing. I've been always saying like you should not put Roman Reigns in the main event no more.
You take Boomin out of a pay per view or a show, it gets an automatic 4 points for me normally.
Right.
You take away the Boomin loss, I still call it crap zero.
Crap zero. So you're excited
It
for
was, poor, it was a piss poor version of ECW's Extreme Rules. It was a
what?
piss poor example of what it's, it's just like fucking what they did with my pay per views earlier this year, the WCW ones, they
What
fucked up.
can they like? Honestly, I've been saying this is like, what can they do? They got shareholders now. They
What
got to
can
go through
they do?
compliance, huh?
Fucking making their fans happy. That's what they can do.
Yeah, but they got their share. Those investors that invest a lot of money in this company are always having these rules and trying to be child friendly. I mean, what can you say? He has to. He can't. If it wasn't listed on the stock market, it would have been Vince McMahon's way, like all throughout. But since he has stock investors, dude, he's gonna have to listen to him. So
Publicly traded companies gonna love it.
yeah. So are you excited for Raw?
No, I'm never excited for a WWE paper event.
For sure. Are you gonna be watching? Which day of the G1 Climax are you gonna be watching?
I'm gonna try to get day one in.
Okay. Okay. So,
You want to tell me you're excited for Raw, bro?
am I excited for Raw? No. Well, I just want to see if Lesnar shows, and if he shows, then I'm just gonna go outside and smoke some weed.
Oh, I'm telling you, we don't have to worry. He's a no-show probably. He's been a
I,
no-show for how long?
yeah, dude. That's like what I'm saying. I like my probability of him not showing is really high. So.
My probability of giving a fuck of him not showing up is probably pretty low.
So yeah, but we're gonna give a shout out to our to the main man, the boss man, Richard. He's out in working today. He said he's gonna be running late and gave us the permission to come on here to do a show real quickly. Hopefully the next time we come on we'll be more focused and planned out. Scott has been going through some health problems these past couple of weeks. We're glad that you're back, man.
Glad to be back. Thank you, bro.
It's good. We got a little scare from you. We were hoping and praying for you. It's good that you're back on here. Now we're just waiting for Rich. Maybe here Saturday we'll get to do a show and have Rich come on here and navigate through all the things. Of course, myself, Al Ruiz, aka Stoner Bro, has been doing some amazing gifts lately.
They got a Stoner Bros show today, not a Triple F show.
I mean, it might as well just do a Triple F show. This is the thing, we're talking about wrestling. I'm trying to come up with a format for the Stoner Bros. Football season's 5 weeks away. Oh, home run derby! Home run derby's tonight, bro. Who do you got? Bryce Harper.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, that's tonight. The All-Star game's tomorrow.
No shit. Next week.
Huh?
I thought that was next week for some reason.
No, but no, it's this week, and there's been a good selection of Red Sox and Yankee players, man.
Oh, does it shock you there's a good selection of Red Sox?
And then I know there's like one Ranger player that's on there.
We're only, I think we were only a half game behind the Yankees last I knew.
Dude, the East is looking like the East in the '70s. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
And yeah, what else? Summer League's over. LeBron James went to LA. Everybody's agreeing here that he's chasing the rings, or yeah, and having people that are ring chasers also being on his team for a cheap price.
You know what makes me happy about LeBum going to fucking LA? I
What?
still get to watch my Lakers destroy him. I get to watch the Lakers get destroyed by him. I get to watch my Celtics destroy the Lakers and him at the same time. It's a win-win for me.
Yeah. Hold on one second, dude.
And I'm pretty sure we can beat Cleveland in the playoffs now.
You're gonna go what? The Lakers going to the playoffs?
No, I'm pretty sure the Celtics can beat the Cleveland in the playoffs now. I said.
Oh, most definitely. My
I would
opinion,
just
I,
Lakers
my,
against Lakers.
my opinion, it's a Celtics and Sixers division this year.
Hell yeah.
Maybe Miami Heat. They looking pretty strong. They're young. I don't know, man. This East is the West is too strong. So whoever comes out of the West is going to win the NBA championship because the East is just whack, dude. It's lackluster at best.
Did you watch the Celtics play at all last year?
I'd have, I guess.
How did
I've
you
seen.
like
I was a big fan of Jason Tatum when he was at Duke. I knew he was a good player. I,
right?
I knew like he would take time. I didn't. I didn't expect him to grow as fast. And like Jalen Brown, also, you got two guys that are 19 and 20 and 19 years old.
Fast, good shots. They
So I
need
mean,
to shoot more than fucking 3-pointers.
yeah.
They
Uh,
played
but that's when you got Gordon Hayward. He's a great shooter from the outside, so that helps them out. I think the only position that they need to upgrade is the power forward, one of the post spots. Either keep Al Halford at the center spot or move down to the power forward spot and bring in a center, or vice versa.
right.
Other than that, man, yeah, dude. I'm happy because the Mavericks got Luca and DeAndre Jordan. Go Mavs!
Can I just give a
Uh,
shout out to Kevin Harvick? He's going crazy fast this fucking year.
who? Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Harvick.
Yeah, I saw the. Which one did I see?
Fucking
No,
Dylan ain't doing much though, man. I'm kind of pissed about that. My other racer,
they were
Austin
here.
Dillon, state
Yeah,
5 has gone to hell.
yeah, they were here not too long ago.
Yeah.
I
His
didn't get
brother's
to go,
doing good.
but yeah. What else is going on? Oh, the World Cup ended yesterday. France won in a good match, 4-2. They beat Croatia. Croatia's the size of
Does Croatia? How does Croatia even have a soccer team?
Croatia was part of the former Yugoslavia, the Republic of Yugoslavia, but since they got split off, you got Bosnia, Croatia, uh, Slovakia, Slovenia, Montenegro. So Croatia's been having it since they split up from the the Republic of Yugoslavia and created their own country. They have their own soccer team since like I mean they've always had their own soccer team because it's just like that pride, you know.
Yeah.
It's like us having states with Luke Yugoslavia. They had states, and all of those people were, they lived there. But once that one country turned into different countries, that's when their whole entire national team became just gotten up another step. 1990, like it was. I want to say it was like 20 years to the day that France won the World Cup in '98 against
Right.
Brazil, and they won again yesterday. And so the French are partying at hardcore. I would love to be in Paris right now, drinking some wine, smoking some reefer, and yeah, it'd be awesome. Uh, what else? What else has happened so far, bro?
In sports,
Yeah, or in wrestling, period.
Hall of Fame. Fans all pissing their pants crying about it.
Yeah. So, has anybody turned turned on you yet so far?
No.
For sure. But we're gonna leave it at that. Because I believe the student loan person's going. Hold on, let me tell this to fuck off. Fucking student loans. I already paid my shit off, bro.
That's why I never got them.
So, but we're gonna leave it at this. So hopefully here in a week we'll have another show coming.
Yeah.
Um, this is Al Rui speaking to you. The other line is Scott Davis. Um, any last words, Scott?
Fuck face fans.
And I agree with that. So we'll stop from there. Y'all have a good night. Peace, love, and happiness.